The attack on the Falling Star Pavilion has begun. 3 powerful half-saints Ban Shengs have launched their assault. At this time, Xiao Yan is still in seclusion, preparing for his breakthrough to the saint level. Great events are about to unfold. This is the preview of episode 172, where Xiao Yan finally reaches that legendary realm, Saint or Do Sheng. He will appear in a new, majestic form befitting his newfound power. Although he was shown only from afar, it was enough to make it clear. Xiao Yan had stepped into an entirely new realm. His sea of flame was breathtaking. As mentioned in the previous video, Yao Lao had been fighting against 2 half-saints, Gu Yu and Tian Min. He was defeated, as were Kai Lin and the other women. When it seemed that the fate of the Falling Star Pavilion was sealed, Xiao Yan emerged from his seclusion. But he didn't become a half-saint. He directly surpassed that step and became a true saint. He wasn't a Ban Sheng, but a Do Sheng. One small difference in words, yet a colossal difference in power. Xiao Yan immediately flew to his teacher. He gently lifted the heavily injured Yao Lao and placed him on a stone platform. Looking up, he saw several elders of the Falling Star Pavilion rushing forward to tend to his master. Yao Lao wiped the blood from the corners of his mouth and told Xiao Yan that Kai Lin and the others were also seriously wounded. Xiao Yan reached into the air, grasping at empty space, and 3 figures appeared beside him instantly. With the power of a saint, his perception and control over space were astonishing. Xiao Yan saw the blood on the bodies of Kai Lin, Xiao Yixian, and Qing Lin. His gaze focused on the Serpent Queen. Her face was pale, her clothes soaked in blood. Without saying a word, Xiao Yan took out a jade bottle filled with pills and handed them over. Xiao Yixian, still conscious, said weakly that their injuries had been inflicted by the 3rd Hall of Souls Tianzuan, an early-stage half-saint. Good, Xiao Yan looked at Xiao Yixian and smiled, though his smile was filled with terrifying menace. The women could not sense Xiao Yan's new level, but they knew 3 half-saints were waiting for him. Yao Lao was too seriously wounded to fight again. Xiao Yan told the women warmly to rest and not worry about anything further. Then he turned to the elders of the Falling Star Pavilion, among whom were many unfamiliar faces. They immediately bowed before Xiao Yan. After giving them a few instructions, Xiao Yan turned his attention to Gu Yu, the old monster Tian Min, and the 3rd Tianzuan of the Hall of Souls. The 3 were already gathered together, carefully observing him. They had already realized that Xiao Yan was now a saint, a Do Sheng. With their sharp senses, they could easily perceive his new strength. A 1-star saint. A storm of disbelief and fear rose in their minds. Xiao Yan had skipped the half-saint stage entirely and reached the saint realm within just 2 short years. Xiao Yan said calmly, "The star realm, not a bad place for a burial." He was ready to avenge his teacher and Kai Lin, who had suffered greatly. His body flared with flame, and in the next instant, he appeared before the 3 half-saints. Terrified, Gu Yu immediately threatened to call for stronger members of the Han clan. But his heart trembled violently. Saints stood at the very peak even within the Han clan. Apart from the clan leader himself, no one could command them. Gu Yu knew he could not call for help so easily. Xiao Yan waved his sleeve, sealing the entire star realm. No one could now use spatial jades to escape. Gu Yu's face turned pale. He understood that his own actions had brought this upon them. He turned to Tian Min and the 3rd Tianzuan and shouted, "What are you waiting for? Do you think he'll let us go? Even though he's a 1-star saint, his foundation must still be unstable. If we join forces, we still have a chance." Tian Min's expression twisted with fury. If not for Gu Yu's assurances that everything was under control, he would never have agreed to attack the Falling Star Pavilion. Now, because of the Hall of Souls' promise, he was trapped facing a saint, Xiao Yan. In the end, the 3 decided to join forces against him. But could 2 high-level half-saints and 1 early-stage half-saint truly stand against a 1-star saint? What happened next answered that question. Tian Min, Gu Yu, and the 3rd Tianzuan circulated their Do Qi. Xiao Yan watched as all 3 unleashed their strongest techniques. Bloody Palm of the Bottomless Sky. Heavenly Seal of 10,000 Souls. Their auras soared wildly. 3 devastating energy torrents slashed through the void, surging like 3 furious dragons, crashing toward Xiao Yan. Xiao Yan slowly raised his hand. "Today, you three will be my offering." 4 heavenly flames burst forth from his palm, merging into a vast, strange ring radiating the aura of reincarnation itself. The fiery ring formed upon his palm, then descended, colliding with the combined attacks of Gu Yu's group. This technique is called reincarnation of the angry Buddha. The collision was like the impact of meteorites. The 3 half-saints' attacks melted away like snow, yet the enormous fiery ring still hovered, glowing in the sky. Shock filled Gu Yu's eyes. What kind of Do technique was this? Even though the 3 had combined their full strength, they could not suppress Xiao Yan, a 1-star saint. The flaming ring was too terrifying. Xiao Yan had created his own Do technique from the heavenly flames themselves, something only a true saint could achieve. Yao Lao, watching from afar, was astonished. Gu Yu, terrified beyond words, shouted, "This Xiao Yan is too strong, retreat." He turned into a beam of light and sped toward the exit of the Star Realm, with Tianmin and the 3rd Tianzuan following in panic. The experts of the Spirit River Alliance lost all will to fight when they saw their 3 leaders fleeing. They too tried to escape. "Spin!" Xiao Yan commanded. The fiery ring fused with the very space of the realm, transforming into a towering column of flame that swept after them. Some unlucky members of the Spirit River Alliance were caught in it. Their bodies disintegrated rapidly, their screams echoing across the realm. Gu Yu and the other 2 half-saints surrounded themselves with their Do Qi, eyes filled with horror and rage, barely resisting the consuming flames. "Faster! Escape from this pillar of fire!" Tianmin roared, panic breaking his voice. For the first time in years, he truly felt the presence of death. Feeling their Do Qi being rapidly eroded, Gu Yu and the 3rd Tianzuan pushed their speed to the limit, desperately trying to flee. "Trying to escape?" Xiao Yan said calmly. His hand clenched, the surrounding space solidified like iron. The 3 half-saints struck at the hardened space wildly, but their attacks did nothing. The pillar of light devoured their strength. All within the Star Realm watched in awe as the Spirit River Alliance experts were annihilated. In less than 3 minutes, everyone except Gu Yu and the 2 half-saints was reduced to nothing. Even their souls were destroyed. The old monster Tianmin pleaded for mercy. "Xiao Yan, let me go. The Bottomless Sky sect will submit to the Falling Star Pavilion." Xiao Yan replied coldly, "That won't be necessary. The Bottomless Sky sect will cease to exist. I already said, this Star Realm will be your grave." But Tianmin didn't give up. His eyes turned blood red, and his body began to expand rapidly. That madman was about to self-destruct. A second later, his body exploded violently, creating a storm of raw energy that shattered the solidified space around them. His soul tried to flee and possess the body of a disciple of the Falling Star Pavilion. But Xiao Yan said quietly, "That trick won't work on me." Just as the soul was about to enter its target, Xiao Yan intervened. A miserable scream echoed, and then vanished completely. Tianmin, a high-level half-saint, was dead. It was the first half-saint slain by Xiao Yan. Gu Yu and the 3rd Tianzuan were terrified and tried to run again. But Xiao Yan appeared before them, his 2 fists raised. Gu Yu's eyes widened in madness as he saw Xiao Yan's fist closing in. He grabbed the 3rd Tianzuan and threw him forward as a shield, using the momentum to retreat. Xiao Yan's fist struck the 3rd Tianzuan. His body instantly turned bright red as terrifying heat consumed him. Flames burst from every pore, and in seconds, he was reduced to ashes. Gu Yu felt icy terror gripping his heart as he watched. Xiao Yan's calm expression made him seem even more frightening. Regret filled Gu Yu's mind. "If I had known this day would come, I would have sent someone to kill you long ago." Now, with Tianmin and the 3rd Tianzuan dead, Xiao Yan turned his cold gaze upon Gu Yu, the last one left. Xiao Yan stretched out his hand, and Gu Yu's body froze. But before Xiao Yan could strike, the space beside them distorted violently. A godlike hand emerged from the distortion. Help had arrived for Gu Yu, a saint from the Hall of Souls, finally revealing himself. A massive black hand appeared before Xiao Yan's eyes. What will happen next? This new opponent is a saint, a true equal to Xiao Yan. Thank you for watching. Share your thoughts in the comments about Xiao Yan's new power and his vengeance against the half-saints. Don't forget to subscribe, leave a like, and see you next time.